have Senior Advocate Majid Menon, who is joining us on the phone line. So there's a big relief that has come in for Nupur Sharma today from the Supreme Court, where all the FIRs that were filed against her have been clubbed together and transferred to Delhi. We saw something similar happen even in the Mohammed Zubair case. First reactions from you on this order from the Supreme Court that's come in just now.
Well, I don't find something very unusual in this order of the Honorable Supreme Court in clubbing all the FIRs which are scattered over various states, as an expression of anguish by those who are affected by such alleged offense on her part. The constitutional assurance to every citizen is that no person can be prosecuted or convicted for the same offense twice. Now, she is alleged to have committed an offense without discussing the merits or the gravity of the alleged offense. The Supreme Court has upheld her right to be tried once for the offense, and therefore all the FIRs have been clubbed, and she has been asked to seek relief, whatever relief she may be asking for under the law, from Delhi High Court. And now Delhi High Court would continue to take the cognizance, investigate it, prosecute her, and thereafter the merits of the accusation against her would be examined. So I don't find any big relief for her or any extraordinary order. This order is in keeping with the constitutional assurance to every citizen that no person can be punished or prosecuted twice for the same crime.
So the West Bengal government specifically opposed Nupur Sharma's plea before Supreme Court today and said that an accused cannot be allowed to choose the jurisdiction in which the FIRs would be investigated. What do you have to say about that? Is there any water to the argument that is being made by the state of West Bengal right now?
Yes, the criminal law also forbids the accused choosing jurisdiction. You see, basically, if the crime is committed in a particular area, there is a territorial jurisdiction defined under the Code of Criminal Procedure. And therefore, in order to avoid forum shopping, because otherwise aggrieved people, when they could always say that, well, there is some judge convenient or comfortable to him, that I would go to that particular court. In order to prevent such malpractice, the procedural law says that there has to be defined territorial jurisdiction, and therefore the complainant or the aggrieved person cannot choose the court or the state of his or her choice.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Menon, so much for joining us and for giving your perspective. We're given to understand that Waris Pathan of the AIMIM is also joining us on the phone line. So how do you see this playing out politically now? So Nupur Sharma seems to have got protection from arrest from the Supreme Court. It's been extended. All the FIRs have now been clubbed and transferred to Delhi. The amount of backlash that was seen after Nupur Sharma's statements, do you think that's something that's going to die down now after the Supreme Court order coming in?
Well, the Supreme Court has clubbed all the FIRs and now the Delhi High Court will be hearing it. And we were demanding since the beginning that Nupur Sharma, by her statements, has hurt the sentiments of billions of Muslims all over the world. She has insulted our Prophet, peace be upon him. And so she might be arrested. There were FIRs against her. She should be arrested, tried as per the court of law and punished as per the court of law. This was our demand since the beginning. And now I am hopeful that the Honorable Delhi High Court would take cognizance and they will direct the police as similarly for the similar offences, for the similar sections. One of the fact-checker, Mohammed Zubair, was arrested. And subsequently the Honorable Supreme Court granted him bail. And we also expect that the Delhi police will act upon the FIRs registered against Nupur Sharma and she will be arrested, face the courts, and then she might be given bail by the Honorable Court. So we respect the court's judgment.
Mr. Pathan, one of the arguments that was made by Senior Advocate Menika Guruswamy, who was appearing for the West Bengal government, was that there was no impact of Nupur Sharma's statements that were really felt in Delhi. The maximum impact was felt in West Bengal and other states. So do you think that the investigation being transferred to the Delhi police will ensure an unbiased and unfair investigation in this entire case, and the truth will be brought out and all the evidence against Nupur Sharma will be collected in a fair manner?
Well, the question here is not that Nupur Sharma has stated so it hurts the sentiments of the Bengal people or the Maharashtra people. She has hurt the sentiments of billions of Muslims all over the world. And we expect and hope that the Delhi police will definitely arrest her because there are serious offences against her for hurting the sentiments. And not only that, the BJP already has suspended her. She was called a fringe element. And when did they suspend? When the countries like Qatar, Kuwait, Iran, everybody said that no, she should be punished. She has insulted the Prophet. The country has to face humiliation. Our ambassadors were called. We had to apologize for her statements. And not only that, the Honorable Supreme Court has observed during the earlier hearing that whatever is happening in the country today is because of Nupur. Nupur Sharma did not even apologize. That is what the Honorable Supreme Court has felt. And so we expect the Delhi police now to act swiftly and let the law of the land prevail, and she should be punished as per the law.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pathan, for joining us and giving us your perspective.